Deanna, and welcome to your Motivational Monday. So today I have a frequently asked question that clients and friends and family ask me a lot, and so I thought this would be a great video for you today. Everybody wants to know, especially when they're first getting started, how much do I really need to work out, either to lose weight or for health reasons? How much do I need to work out? And I typically give them an answer that they really aren't looking for, or that they don't think I'm going to say. So first, I'll start out by saying what the guidelines are for exercise. So the ACSM, which is the American College of Sports Medicine, they have these guidelines that they come out with, and it does change. And it's recently, within the last several years, has changed again. So people used to think that they needed to work out 3 days a week, and that was just, and that's what ACSM suggested, was 3 days a week. Well, now they have changed it, and so instead of saying like how many days a week you need to work out, they are now suggesting 150 minutes of cardiovascular each week. And so if you break that down into 30 minutes a day, that's 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day. And this is a moderate exercise. So that would be, something where you're walking, you're biking, you're swimming, doing elliptical, any aerobic activity that gets that heart rate up. But it's not an exhausting, it's not a really intense workout. It's just enough to get the heart rate up, and to where you're having trouble talking. You can talk, but you notice that you are a little winded. So that's that moderate workout zone right there. And so 150 minutes a week is what the suggestion is. And then also 2 days a week of weight training. Push-ups, squats, planks, different things like that. You want those 2 days a week. So that's what the guidelines are. But I don't really tell clients, I want you to work out 150 minutes a week. I'm not going to say that. So typically what I'll do is I want the client to know realistically what the guidelines are, because that's a great goal to get to eventually. But what I usually have my clients do is we go over what their lifestyle is right now, and what realistically they think they can do. And so with a lot of my clients, we start off with 2 to 3 days a week, 30 to 45 minutes. And that's typically a good place to start with. And so when people ask me, well, how much do I need to work out to lose weight, to get healthy? My first question to them is, well, how much can you work out? Because that's how much you really need to work out. So we start off with a small goal, and then we try to build from that. And so if 30 minutes, 3 days a week is what you need to start with, and maybe, you only have time just to walk 30 minutes, 3 days a week, then that's what you start with, and then you work your way up from there. But I do like clients to keep in the back of their mind that working out, getting to that 150 minutes each week, that needs to be a goal that they have in their mind that they want to get to eventually. That's something that they are working towards, but it doesn't need to be something that you start with right away. And so as far as the 2 days a week for strength goes, you can incorporate that in the 150 minutes of cardio if you're doing an interval training. So if you're doing strength along with cardio, and that heart rate is up the entire time, then that strength can turn into cardio. And a lot of my clients do that because, it's hard to fit in all the exercise that you do need. So the other thing too is, if you are wanting to get into a workout program, if you know you need to, and you've got some health issues or some weight loss or some weight issues, then just really start with that realistic number and work your way up from there. But I don't want you to feel overwhelmed with that first number. Some of my clients, they start with 1 day a week. That's all that they think that they can focus and handle at that moment. And so that's a great way to start. I just want you to get started. That's all. I just want you to get started somewhere and then work your way up from there. So something else too, just to kind of keep in mind, is that if you are, wanting to start with the exercise and with the healthy eating, anything is better than nothing. That is by far the best piece of advice I could give you. If you have a really busy week and it's super busy, and let's say it's Thursday and you realize you have not worked out yet, a lot of times people think, okay, well, this week's a wash, I'm just going to wait till next week. Well, don't do that. I want you to, even if it's one day that week, work out the one day that week. Even if you know, I've only got 15 minutes, everything you do counts. Every minute that you do counts. And so I really want you to keep that in mind. It doesn't have to be a magic perfect number. Anything is better than nothing. And that really is true. I have had clients before who have suffered from knee issues and needed knee replacements, and so they also knew they needed to get their knees stronger. They also were having many days where they were in pain, and so their workout routine wasn't extremely consistent. And they may work out 3 days one week, 1 day the next week, 0 days the next week, 2 days, 3 days. It was not very consistent, but I kept telling her, just do what you can right now, because I'm telling you, anything is better than nothing. And I don't think she quite understood until she went on a hiatus from exercise. And I didn't see her for several months. And when she finally decided to come back, she told me, I have been in so much pain the last few months. My knees have been bothering me, and I did not realize at the time that you were right, and that I was not consistent, but those inconsistent workouts were way better than doing nothing. So keep that in mind. You're getting health benefits no matter what. Of course, the more consistent you are, the quicker you'll see health benefits and the bigger health benefits you'll receive. But anything is better than nothing. So just to recap, how much do I need to work out each week for weight loss or for health purposes? Whatever you can do. I want you to start somewhere, make a realistic goal, and build from that. And just know that about 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week is a great optimal place, optimal goal that you can try to work towards. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you like this video, then you can subscribe to see more. And I hope you have a great day. And just remember, I want you to be the best version of you. I don't want you to try to be anybody else. I don't want you to worry or focus on anybody else. I want you to be the best version of you.